Hi, it's Tanya from Tanya Ray Designs. Today I'm going to show you how to take a shape in Microsoft PowerPoint and fill it with a solid color, or to make things a little bit more interesting, we're going to fill them with an image or a picture that you already have saved on your computer. Now the reason you would want to do that is, let's say you're making clip art using PowerPoint like I myself do, and you want to fill that shape with something other than a solid color. Well, you could always go and fill it using the gradient tools or the different shadings and things like that. There's also some preset patterns in PowerPoint, but they're not always that exciting. So what you're going to do is click on Insert and find a shape, and I'll show you first how to just fill as a solid color. Click a shape that you want to use. I'm going to use a circle today. Draw the shape. You can always resize it and things like that. Just make sure that it's selected, and then go up to your Drawing Tools tab under Format and find Shape Fill, and it's the little icon of the paint bucket that's tipping over. Alright, so this is going to bring up a big palette of colors. So you can choose whichever one, click on it, and done. You have your shape filled. If you don't like the colors that are here, you can always click on More Fill Colors, and there's a standard or a custom tab that you can kind of play around with. You can change the transparency and then choose other colors here. Alright, so that's pretty simple, just filling with a solid color. But like I said, I wanted to show you how to fill a shape with an image that you already have saved. So if you go back up to Shape Fill, scroll down and find Picture. On your computer you want to locate an image that you've saved, and I'm going to use these textured chevron papers that I created about a month ago. Just select one and click Insert, and there you go, it's filled with that image. So chevron patterns are pretty fun and just kind of a popular design right now. I have these for sale on my Teachers Pay Teachers store, and that's a good example of what you could use to fill shapes. So you might have some backgrounds from some artists that you really like. You could always fill your shapes with those for your personal use. Alright, so one thing I wanted to point out is if you stretch or squish this shape together just by dragging it around, you're going to notice that that pattern in the inside is also going to stretch or squish together. So it's okay with a chevron pattern, but if I were to fill my shape with, let's say, an image of a person or an object, and then start stretching or squishing my shape, that image is going to do the same thing. So keep that in mind. You wouldn't want to do that. Alright, one more thing. Under the shape outline, you can always go and change your outline color, change the weight of your outline, and things like that. But I wanted you to see that there isn't that option for picture under the shape outline. So there isn't a way to take your outline of your shape and fill it with a picture. You can just do that with the shape itself. I don't know why you would want to do that anyway, but I just thought I would point that out. Alright, so there's my shape. If I wanted to save this and use it as clip art, I could just right click on my shape, click on Save as Picture, which I'm thinking you can't see on your screen right now. There it is, Save as Picture. And then give it a title, and I would save this one as a PNG because then it will have a transparent background. Click Save. And now you have that to reinsert in a PowerPoint, in Microsoft Word, or in other programs that you like to use clip art. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I would recommend just going and playing around with some of those fun backgrounds and pictures that you have on your computer and start filling some shapes.